Hello. Hey, Joey, how are you doing? Good? Yeah, recently got to know that you got through Adobe. How? I have been trying for it past 2 years now, and every time I update my resume on their website, it gets rejected. Do you know why? Any clue? How can I get it through the HR? Hey Chandler, thanks. I got through after quite some toil. Yeah, I have HR's number. Shall I call the HR personally and request her to shortlist my resume? No, don't call her. Paytm some money to her. Don't even think of doing it. It was a bad PJ. Now let's get back to the question. Why are most people pissed off? Because their resume is never shortlisted. The reason is pretty simple. Let's hypothetically assume that you are planning to open a new restaurant. Then what will you look out for? The first and the foremost thing is great chefs. You will look for a person who can cook really well so that you can get good return on an investment. Similar is the case with the software development companies. They also look out for talent. Where is the gap? The whole internet is telling you how to build an aesthetically pleasing resume, which font size to choose, where to place what should be the layout of your resume. It should be a single page resume, it should be a double page resume, and nobody is actually telling you that you need to add value to your resume. So what does adding value to your resume means? Before the what part, let's talk about the why part. Why adding value to your resume is important. Let's hypothetically assume that Adobe is going for the placement session at an XYZ university. There, out of 1,000 students that are gonna sit for the placements, this company will select 4 to 5 students. So you yourself know how much is the competition. Also, the background of all the students or the skill set of all the students is nearly the same. There is hardly any difference between the kind of education that they have got, the kind of experiences that they have, the kind of knowledge that they have. So what will actually make you stand out in that crowd? That little data will help you land your. Let me just share with you guys a copy of the resume that helped me get an internship at Samsung Bangalore. So what you are seeing right now is the resume which got selected, and I went for the internship and eventually got a PPO there. So the placement session was through my internship only. And that's the reason why internships are so important, because that's an easy route to get a good job. So let's talk about how did I add value to my resume for the internship session that was gonna come very soon. There were two things that I did. In second year, I was pretty cautious that from next year I'm gonna sit for the internship process, and I started looking out for internships in any company, any IT company. I was not choosy enough. Anyone, even if it was a startup or a leading company, if I got an opportunity to work in my second year in the IT industry, that was an icing on the cake for me. So I contacted one of my seniors, and through that contact, I was able to get an opportunity to work at one of the companies. The second thing that I did so as to add value to my resume was to upskill myself. I started learning about Java. I knew that Java is going to be used in the industry and is the most popular language out there. I learned Java, and I also got myself certified as an Oracle Sun certified Java programmer. That helped me get a good knowledge of Java. Secondly, that became catchy on my resume. I did way back in 2014, and I'm not telling you guys to follow the same path. It's 2021 and the competition is fierce now. You need to upskill yourself so as to stand out in the crowd. And I'm telling you, this industry is not easy. The competition is cutthroat. So if you are in college, that's the best time for you. Try to identify the passion or interest that aligns with the industry's goal. It can be as simple as learning a new language in backend or frontend. For example, Java in backend or C# in backend, to learning React for frontend, Backbone, Angular, JavaScript, Node.js. All these things will eventually help you once you are into the industry, and it gives you brownie points on your resume. So if there are two candidates who have similar skill set, if you have this on your resume, it will give you an edge over the other candidate. If you are already aware of these languages, it's well and good. How can you further upskill yourself? Try building new applications, maybe a mobile application, Android or iOS, whatever is available to you. And if not that, then you can build some web applications, maybe static websites or dynamic websites. Play around with databases. What are databases? What are NoSQL databases? What are SQL databases? Go and read on the internet. There's plenty of information available. And if not that, what you can look out for? You can look out for AI/ML based models, how AI/ML based industry is operating today, what are the already built technologies, and how companies are using those technologies to build various products. Benefit is not restricted to getting an internship or placement. It will help you throughout your career in some form or the other. If you have already acquired that knowledge, that's gonna assist you someday. This brings me to the end of today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for viewing it. Have a great day ahead and stay tuned for more updates from Coding Decoded. See you tomorrow with another fresh question on LeetCode. Till then, goodbye.